Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is...
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let him down. That's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw you at Dykeman tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup. But...
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough, committed, plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's your pitch. Trash, get a new
It's not a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Then stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son, right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
So what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice
Enjoy
coach.
it.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. A look now at how the Eagles' starting five will look for this year. Day and Sheffield are in the backcourt with no surprise there, while Junior will get the start at small forward, and in the post you'll have Zadirko and Marceda playing the 4 and the 5 respectively. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Here's Levesque. That one wide left. Now the Eagles with it to the middle. Zadirko. That one drops for 2.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Now here's Ramadas. Banked in off the glass.
Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside. Able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
Outside, Day. Here's Junior. Rebounded by the Hornets. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. He's guarded by Marceda. The shot by Porter, no good. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
That's his first personal foul.
Back door!
Here's Porter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Junior left side. Pass to Zadirko. Now here's Sheffield. Here's Junior. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Here's Marceda using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to his shot.
Now Levesque. And Dave Zadirko with the block. The football star slots in nicely at the small forward position.
Well, you love the upside and what he can bring to this team from out on the wing. He's got a lot of tools at his disposal, and he should be a welcome addition.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
Burton making...
Substitution on the board.
Evans, Erickson defending. Outside, Evans. Here's Junior. He goes up again. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
2 shots.
No good at the free throw line. And the Hornets making a change here. And he's good on the second. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're also scoring the ball at a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take this lead.
Dermanenko outside. Junior with the steal. And they're moving it up. Launches the tray. And it's Evans missing. Outside Erickson. Pass to Levesque. Returns it to Erickson. Over Evans. Here's Ramadas. Not gonna go that time. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. Junior with it, working on Ramadas, and it's stolen by Porter. Erickson with it. Now Evans defending. Pass to Dermanenko. He can't get that one.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Yep, that one goes.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
Pass to Erickson. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problem putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
And the first one drops, so both teams changing it up here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
So far, this quarter, they've been getting to the line and making it count.
Really taking advantage of that charity, and it's helped them build a lead.
Dermanenko outside. Now here's Levesque. He's guarded closely. Outside James. Back to Dermanenko. Their offense is stone cold. Another miss there. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Porter. Sheffield with the rebound.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The basket is good.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. Pass to Junior. Blocked away. Outside Levesque. Dermonenko outside. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
Nice one-man fast break that time around.
And how about the power finish at the end of it?
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Eagles out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
The jump hook. Ash Ramadas grabs the board. Outside Levesque. Erickson. Dermonenko outside. Returns it to Erickson. Over Zadirko. Here's Ramadas. And that one's good with the extra effort on the glass.
Check out Ramadas's effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Junior, good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
They're getting torn apart inside. Time to show some toughness.
Yeah, defend with an edge and some attitude. Let them know there will be no more easy buckets inside.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for the Eagles, Quinn Mason.
And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Back to Levesque. Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Junior outside. To the inside. Zadirko uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been pretty one-sided so far. Eagles ahead. Still.
If you have.
And here at the start of the fourth quarter, the big lead for the Eagles here at home. Now Day. Pass to Junior. Inside. Shot's good by Mason.
Their defense, it's getting torched inside. Guys, giving away way too many easy buckets.
And their offense hasn't been able to answer that on the other end.
And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Burton has possession. Levesque with it. Pass to James. Junior grabs the miss.
Leading the game not just in points, but also rebounds.
Rebounding has been the difference in helping them take control of this game.
And the basket by Levesque.
The D didn't even try to get back on the break.
Wouldn't have mattered even if they did. No way anyone was beating him to the bucket there.
And here is Junior for three. Cannot be done. It's his 5th miss in 10 shots from the floor. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Pass to Kelsey. Dermonenko with it. Levesque up top. James, covered by Junior. Now here's Dermonenko. Levesque. 5 on the clock. Here's Kelsey. Deflected.
Yeah, brothers' hustle on defense can be truly exceptional. Goes after the shot and eagerly swats it down. Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
That's a hallmark of a great team. They've been crisp with their ball movement.
Moving the rock, forcing rotations, it's served them so well.
And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Plays it in off the break.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Pass to Leftos. Right side, Luan. And the layup's good off the glass.
With his ability to finish at the rim, they're looking to get him there.
And here are the Eagles now. Here's Junior. Erickson defending.
Screen!
Junior inside. And a missed layup.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Knocks it loose.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
Inside shot. And off the glass. That one's good.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
Pass to Erickson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Their success rebounding has been a big key to winning this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the board.
Now here's Indra. Now Junior, right side. And the shot goes in.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Outside Erickson. Makes it off the glass.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And here's Endra. Junior. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Leftos. Now Erickson. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Really good job by Indra. He's spotting the wide open man, sends him the ball. There's no hesitation there. He's developing such solid reflexes.
Here's Luan. And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy.
Whoa! Your dude's got some serious skills.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember, though. Sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
blue.
cry.
But nice to meet you, Archie. Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
look,
you.
I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got on the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A quick glance at the starting five for the Eagles. Day at point as usual, with Sheffield at the off-guard spot, a pair of seniors at the forward positions, with Lack at the 3 and Junior at the 4, with Marceda starting at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Renfield.
And the first one drops.
Rosenberg is so advanced for his age. He can already fill it up from all over the court. And with 2 more years of high school to go, his ceiling is about as high as it can get.
And here's Day. Pass to Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Lee with it. And just about a minute into this first quarter of play. Now Bishop. Back to Rosenberg. Shot clock at 5. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Slick move on the pick and roll by Rosenberg. Gets him to a shot. Tough to counter the Foxes when they're playing this cohesively. Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Rosenberg with the bucket.
The contact isn't enough to shake Rosenberg up. He's proven to be a steady player who can work past physical defense.
Sheffield with the ball. Picked up by Gregory. Lee with the steal. And around 2 minutes played here in the first. The shot by Bishop, no good. Junior inside. He's covered by Bishop. And it's Junior missing. Outside, Lee. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Look how Lee stays nimble through the whole play inside, ready to make any adjustment necessary, getting around the defense.
Left side, it's Day. Back to Junior. Pass to Marceda. And that one's good. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism.
Here's Bishop. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Inside, Gregory. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
And here are the Eagles now. It's a 3-point game. Down low. And that's good for Junior.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Pass to Bishop. Gregory outside. Andrews down low. Marceda on him. Back to Lee. Andrews. That one falls.
Inside, Andrew's impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. They trail by 3. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Here's Junior. That one's no good. It's his second miss of the night. He's made 4. Unloads from 13 feet. James Marceda with the rebound. Now here's Sheffield. Not a lot of room. To the paint, Junior. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. Off target from outside. Day with it. Bishop defending. Junior inside. 10 points for him. The shot is good off the backboard.
The defense has been so soft down low.
Marshmallow soft inside. 5 straight scores in the paint. This team will just keep exploiting that weakness.
Rosenberg outside. Over Sheffield. That doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Renfield calls timeout.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch.
The Eagles with the lead. Now Day. Pass to Junior. And the shot goes in.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Now here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Now Rosenberg. The three-pointer, no good. Junior with it. Bishop defending. Now here's Junior. The D right on him. That shot's good.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
To the inside, Rosenberg. And there's the rejection.
It hasn't been his best day scoring the ball. Guys, he needs to pick it up.
Junior left side. Zadirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
And here's Connor Rosenberg for three. They grab their own miss. He gets it in there.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Outside, Day. Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Ben Bishop. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team day.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. James Marceda with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Their offense is struggling a bit in the second half.
Junior outside.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
Rosenberg misses.
And nothing is going in for him right now. You can see the toll it's taking on his confidence. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And so he makes both at the line that time. And here are the Eagles now. Pass to Junior. Andrews with the steal. Lee with it. Now Evans defending. Now here's Andrews. Bishop tries a three. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Indra up top, covered by Lee. Now Junior, right side. Doesn't go for him. Robert Andrews with the defensive effort. Pass to Grace. Lee. Left side, Bishop. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From 13. That one off the back iron and out. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
The Eagles making a switch.
Substitution on the floor.
We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter. To the middle. And that's good for Junior.
Junior putting his fingerprints all over this game. He is in a zone with this offensive onslaught.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Andrews. Here's Rosenberg. And he lays it straight in.
Against the contact, Rosenberg really shows off some power. He must be hitting the weight room.
into the paint. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
The ball movement from them has been terrific. Very little ISO play.
And piling up the points. So far, the defense hasn't been able to counter their approach.
Now here's Rosenberg. He's covered by Sheffield. The shot comes out. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Here's Renfield now. 11-point game. Now here's Rosenberg. He's guarded closely over Sheffield. Rosenberg outside. For those just joining us, we're here in the fourth and over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Junior. Foxes with the board. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. No good on the shot. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Junior inside. He's covered by Bishop. Sheffield up top. Back to Junior. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Bailey Madison. Dustin Joseph.
Here's Bishop. Renfield misses again. The Eagles now on offense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now here's Grace. Will it go? Up again. Here's Madison. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Daring the defense to get aggressive. Madison going up with purpose and putting the D in a compromising situation.
Good on both attempts. Here's Indra. If they want to, they can milk the clock here a little bit.
That's the best option. I'd agree.
And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Outside, Bishop.
Hey, yo, right here.
Tries again. From the left block. They get it back. The kick out to Roberts. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you...
Ay.
Yeah. This I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew? I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Oh, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. All right.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
substitution on the court.
And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. A backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with the easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And the first half now in the books. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 14. And we'll be here to bring you the third quarter right after halftime.
Prom is coming up, and we need your help for setup and decorating.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to play hard every possession. All right? Lose the ball, every rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. Okay? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, we'll play at a time, all right? That's good. You getting there? Let's do this.
I was hard to watch out there.
I said I'm going in.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about this. We need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, you guys. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go time.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. They trail by 14.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
The three from Powell. Junior grabs the miss.
Yo, look who's right here.
And the shot falls.
They've had real problems defending in the paint.
And their rotations need to be much quicker. The help defense isn't there when it needs to be.
Powell outside. Knocks it loose. And for those just tuning in, we're about a minute here into the second half. Down low. Junior inside. Powell defending. And Junior gets it to go.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They are 3 for 3.
Powell outside. Pass to Coral. Williams with it, guarded by Day. Outside Stauffer. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room.
And for North High, what a start to the game. Every play executed to perfection, and that made the game look easy. Great job from them all around.
The offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half. It's so fun watching Dillard hammer it down. Why settle for the layup when you can dunk like that?
Now here's Day. Junior outside. To the middle. Marceda up and in on the layup. And the stats from the first half, as favorable as they are, they don't even tell the whole story, guys.
It's true. The Dragons looked like they were playing against pylons in that first half. I mean, I know Newark East has more heart than what they showed. Hopefully Junior's return can remind them how to compete.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Sousa. Powell. Now Gibson. And a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stuffer, that's good.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Now here's Day, guarded by Gibson. Junior inside. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. And you look at Powell, just a tremendous athlete. Who does he remind you of, guys?
Well, the first guy you have to think of is Aaron Gordon. He has that blend of athleticism and speed and power, too. I mean, that has scouts just drooling all over this guy. He plays like a walking highlight reel.
And the official signaled a backcourt violation. He wasn't careful there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Sousa. Over Brothers. Misses off the right iron. Black with it. Guarded by Sousa. To the inside. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. North High in the lead. Outside, Gibson swings it to Stauffer. Knocks down the triple.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it. And the starting small forward for the Dragons, Reese Jones, coming off an MCL injury over summer, but athleticism has never been his game.
Yeah, he's always played a bit taller than he actually is. He can give you a little bit of everything, and you hope that that leg holds up the rest of this season. Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games was great experience for a young player.
Outside, it's Williams. Here's Sousa. Good!
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. A 12-point contest. Kennedy gets the bucket.
How about the court awareness? Indra, absolutely superb job. Realizing the D's overcommitment, and what a great dime.
Here's Stopper. Deflected. Left side, Indra. Junior. Outside, Black. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
To the paint. Here's Sousa. And it's the Dragons missing again. Through 3/4 of play, they're down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Dragons up on top, up by...
We'd like to remind...
Well, the fourth quarter getting started, and even with the Dragons making a switch here.
Substitution on the board.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Coral with it. Up top, Hawkins. Stauffer. Clock at 6. Coral. James Marcedo with the block.
I love when Marcedo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Outside, Day. Pass to Junior. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one. You've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Outside Jones. Here's Stopper. Guarded by Day. Hawkins outside. Pass to Powell. Stauffer. Now Coral. He's guarded by Marceda. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
That's his
It goes on James Marceda.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Jack Coral.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
That one falls.
Even at Kennedy's smaller size, he's still effective inside. He just outwits the defense and finds a path to his shot.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Outside, Gibson. Outside, Stauffer. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for...
All right, man.
Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're a fighter.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it. Rest, ice, compress, and elevate that knee.
Yeah, no doubt all week.
Hey. You focus on the invitational. It's all that matters now. Understood?
Thanks, Arch.
Junior, rice it.
Yeah.